Guys, it is Tyler. Welcome to the Tyler Williams channel, and I am making a video about the PS4 Pro. Now, I just got this bad boy. Just did a unboxing for it on a previous video. I'll show you a clip right here. Yeah, that was a pretty good video up until it failed and I couldn't get it to display. So I'm making a follow-up video on that. And a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, has it been fixed? And as you can see right now, it has been fixed. Now, I have been hearing about, I searched forums, and I have been seeing and hearing a lot of people with the same issues that I'm having. The sound is working, but the picture will not come up. And most of the time, it is for the LG TV. It is an LG TV or some other TV. Now, I got it resolved at one point, and then I updated my television, and then it went back to being crap again. So I called GameStop and got the issue fixed. Okay, and I'm going to teach you guys how to fix this issue until PlayStation patches it, because God knows when that's going to happen. So, let's go. So that way you can make sure that I'm not lying to you. This is the PlayStation 4 Pro. Just unboxed that like a few hours ago. As you can see, this is the PlayStation 4 working in its beauty. The on button. I'm not lying to you guys. Can't really possibly fake this. So in order for, I'm not gonna make the issue again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna display it as if I was having issues. So I'm gonna turn off this PlayStation. Now, for those of you who don't know, the PlayStation does take a while to turn off. So you gotta hold this button down until you see this. Now, when it starts to blink white, that means it's turning off. If it starts to blink yellow, that means it's going into rest and hibernate mode, and you probably should turn it back on and hold it down until you see the blinking white. But anyway, we're going to wait for that to turn off. Alright, it has turned off. I'm now on my LG TV. Now, for those of you who don't believe it, I am using a... light's probably not protecting it. It is an LG TV. It is an HD 4K television. It's pretty good picture quality. I have a deep color on right now, so it's popping a bunch of colors at you. That's why it looks so good. Anyway, let's get to this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to make sure your PlayStation is off and everything's plugged in correctly. Make sure the HDMI cords are plugged in to the back. The power cord's plugged in, because if that's not all working, then you're not going to resolve anything. Okay, so once that's all plugged in correctly, you're going to turn on your PlayStation, but you're going to hold the button for 7 seconds and send it to safe mode, okay? So we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let go. It should send us to a safe zone. No, it didn't. It sent me to the original startup screen. So we're going to try this again. Alright guys, let's try this again. I think you're supposed to hear a beep, and that's when you know it's going to safe mode, so we're going to try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Once you hear that beep, that means it's going to safe mode. Alright, connect your DualShock games and... Okay, so basically, this USB cord came in with your PlayStation. Now, this is used to charge your PlayStation joystick, so we're going to plug that bad boy in. Hold on 1 second. Can't try and do this with like one hand. I'm going to plug that bad boy into the back of your PlayStation. It lights up yellow. That means it's plugged in correctly and everything. Alright. Press the PS button, which is this middle button right here. Alright, now we get to this safe mode menu. Now once you get there, you're going to go all the way down to option 8. Set HDCP. Now it will be set to automatic, and you're going to turn it on to HDCP. Alright guys, sorry about that odd cut. My phone turned off on me. It didn't turn off, it reached 5%, and usually at 5% you can't record videos. I should have charged it before I did this. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Once you're in safe mode, you go down to option 8 or 9, I believe it was 9. It's option 8. Okay, and once you're prompted with this, you're prompted with option 1, which is automatic, and option 2, which is HDCP 1.4 only. Now, the check mark will detect which one you're on, and if you're having an issue that I had, yours will be checked right next to automatic. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go down to HDCP 1.4 only, press enter, get the OK button. I'm not going to do that because I already did it. It's going to say your PS4 will restart. Your PS4 will then, of course, restart. Let's restart my PS4 so that way you guys have a good example. Alright, PS4 should be restarting right now. This is now being recorded on my webcam, so for those of you who are wondering why the thing is so probably looking all weird, it's because I'm using my webcam to my laptop. Alright, come on now. Alright, press PS button, use the control. Make sure your controller's plugged in or it's fully charged. So that way it doesn't like let the bet on you too. Sign in as me. Alright, now let's go to the settings. Right here, all the way to the second one to the right. Settings, you can then go down to... Okay, you guys can get a better picture of this. Now you're at settings, you go all the way down to system, I believe. Now when you're at system, there should be an option down here that says enable HDCP. Now that you've done everything, you should say enable HDCP. Now it should be checked. It should be checked. You're gonna uncheck it. Now I can't explain to you why you uncheck it or what HDCP is. I honestly don't know. I asked a GameStop employee, and he didn't know either. Should have called Sony and asked about that, but I'll probably worry about that a little bit later. If it has any effect on my television, I will do update videos and let you guys know. But uncheck that. I already have it unchecked, so I'm not going to check it and uncheck it so that way it can happen again. Once you have it unchecked, just go back, resume playing. You should be able to turn your PlayStation off. Once again, you hold that PlayStation button in up until you see this. Once you see that, that means your PlayStation is turning off. If you press it one time, it doesn't work like the Xbox One. If you press it one time, it turns off. You press it one time, that thing's going to go into sleep mode. It's going to turn yellow, and you're going to be like, oh my god, what's going on? And it's like, okay, well, your PlayStation 4 is technically not off. It's just reserving energy. So that way your bill isn't sky high because you left it on all night. Which is sometimes I used to do that, I'm not even going to lie. Alright, now that it's off, turn it back on. And once you, my voice is probably all close, you guys probably yelling at me right now. Once you turn it back on, you should be having this. Everything should be working. You should see the PlayStation logo come up. See important health and safety. And everything should be perfectly fine the way it was. Everything's back to normal, whatnot. Well, no. Now you can play your PlayStation. I didn't even get to play the game until dawn yet, which I have. I'm going to be recording a video of me playing it. And yeah, I'm not really into horror movies or horror games, but I'm going to make this an exception because this game has really good graphics and a really good story. So I'm definitely going to make an exception there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please slap that like button if I helped you out a lot. And make sure to comment down below. Make sure you tell me if it worked out for you, if you're having any issues or any other PlayStation issues. Let me know in the comment section down below. Share this video around for anyone who has the same issues. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.